Right, the final race of the season, the final race on this game, at least for YouTube purposes anyway. But we have won the driver standings, as you can see on screen, but we have a mission of winning the two trophies together. We've never been able to do it throughout the whole career, but we have a chance. There's about 23 points between us and Red Bull. We both need to finish ahead of at least one of the Red Bulls to have a shot at it. So hopefully me and Russell have a good race. Russell did well finishing P3 last time, and yeah, so we've changed all our car parts. We are the fastest car on the grid right now by a shot. So, but we have gotten things taken off us, so upgrade wise. But yeah, the final race of the season at Qatar is going to be an interesting one. I don't know how I feel about it, but as we do, let's get on to qualifying, and I'll let you know how FP1 goes, if we've got pace or not. And there's a sprint race. Brilliant. Since when is Qatar still a sprint race? I said they removed it. Well, that's a long episode for you lot. So yeah, one is going to be short, as you can probably tell. And the sprint qualifying. So, the sprint race as well. Oh, that makes it even more interesting. Anyway, don't forget to like, subscribe, and yeah, straight to it. Right, sprint quality time. We've only got one set of tires anyway, so I feel we're just gonna have to use that soft. Oh, I forgot I was doing that. Right, back to normal. If that car's on a lap.
Okay, push down to P12.
21's flat. 3. Good. Good. 20.2, lovely. 20.2 on 6 laps of fuel. That's crazy. That's a very good lap. I'm guessing Verstappen was behind me and then he fell short. Yeah. A sprint race, so I've only got one set of softs and I want to go again. So if you want to do more than one lap, you have to fuel. Not behind me? No. Just go out again. Yeah, but it's long. There's no point. My engine is very cold as well. See if you can find any extra time. So far so good. Nice turn. On exit, just put the battery on a little bit. Okay. Downshifting is faster through there. Well, Russell's gone fastest. Well, lost time there. The second one wasn't pace. The pace was there at the beginning of the stint, but then towards the middle we started to lose time. Those tires look dusty as well. I can just tell you how worn those tires are. Yeah, the liters of fuel ain't helping me. Yeah, I came into the pits. I didn't look at the time. If I had thought of the timing, I would have only done 2 runs. Because I can still go out now. All I'll just do is that. Oh, look at that train. As far as I'm behind these, I'm near these lot. That means I've still got loads of time. Oh, someone's been blocked there. A lot of these cars have been blocked. Oh no, everyone's on an outlap actually. Oh, let's see if we can improve it. I doubt it, but I know a little bit after all the time in that middle sector. The yellow flags. Just out. 2 though, we'll take it. And I think Russell's ahead, so not too bad, not too bad. About 1/10, yeah. I found that 1/10 I found would have been it, but it's only on one set of tires that we did it, so I'm not even going to complain. Because if I had new tires, I would definitely be faster than that. So I think what didn't help was the second run I did, where I lost all the time with heavier fuel. If I didn't do that, then we would have been alright. But that's a lesson for next time. On to the sprint race we go. Right, onto the sprint race.
Right, mate, it's the final race of the season.
It's not actually the final race, Mark. You're a bit ahead of yourself. It's the final sprint race.
Enjoy it.
Not a final race, though. It wants me to put 9.7. Probably do. I shouldn't probably be messing with fuel when they set it for me, to be fair. Because there's not. What are the chances to get a safety car? 0. But yeah. Onto the sprint race. The 2 Mercedes lock out the front row. 5 red lights. Away we go. Russell's got a good launch. I've had a terrible launch, but Leclerc's had a better start as well. Someone's gone on the inside of me there, but Russell holds on. Oh, push Leclerc off. Very risky there. Jesus. So far, so good. We managed to hold him to T2 after that questionable overtake on Leclerc at T1. Or T2 actually. Is that T2 or T3? I don't know. Very wide there. So's left us. This is going to be an interesting race.
Use DRS when you're within 1 second of the car ahead and in the DRS zone.
How about you catch up to Russell? I don't know, maybe I have to... Do I need to reduce my front wing again? I don't know. Because I've got no pace. I'm ahead of Leclerc and I'm not even forcing him off track. Oh, I gain time taking that like that. This race is just for me to learn where I can take more speed and not take speed. Oh, DRS helps, I guess. Well, oh my gosh, Jesus. Max just turned in. But my fight isn't with the Ferrari, so I fight with the Red Bull. I say that and I just do that, innit? Oh boy,
Nice
forgot to
move.
brake.
Keep going.
Jesus. Are you lot calling me Quest Runner? That's crazy. So I have to slightly lift off, downshift, on that last part there. Lovely. That was clean. I'm not hearing no one say it otherwise. Oh shit. Totally lost focus. That's it. No, Russell's checked out here. So as it seems, I haven't actually got pace around here. One lap pace around here, but I haven't got race pace. Maybe I reduced my rear wing as well. We'll have to see. Lose like 7 lap. Jesus. Surprised as well. Look, straight line speed, I haven't got that either. I think it's mostly straight line speed I haven't got. Because through the corners, yeah, I'm very quick. When it comes to the straights, high speed corners, slow speed corners, I'm very fast, but then everything else just off. So Russell's gonna win the sprint. We will try and finish on the podium for the sprint. Don't know how we'll manage that with Verstappen and Leclerc breathing down my neck. Jesus, brother. Now you back off. Jesus, he's entitled to get this to go for the gap, but like, be reasonable. I need to do something about myself. That's what I need to. Then the issue is, what do I do to myself that gives me a bit more pace, but it's still smooth to drive? I have no clue. Final lap. Final lap. George is like 7 seconds ahead. Jesus.
Okay, mate. Keep your concentration and let's bring it home.
Who's that? That's Science. I send. Daniel was clean as well. Should recharging through this whole section 2. But now I can use them. Push. Something needs to be done. I need to figure out. I might need to get a new setup. So I've got pace, but then I can't. The car is quick, but I can't utilize it for the car, which is a shame. Let's see how Russell's pulled off. I should be closer to Russell than anybody. Okay. Started P2, finished P2, managed to defend driver of the day. I don't know how I got driver of the day, probably because I've been defending and doing alright, but apart from that, couldn't tell you.
Well, that's an end to the sprint action.
So another podium for me and George. I might need to do some changes to the setup, but we'll see. Right, quality time. I've been told by my chat to use 100% differential, so we tried it off cam, and I did go quicker. So we will try it this time, and we'll see what we can do. But then I did say race pace is different, so the wheel feels light, like when it's 15. When I put this on 100, they say watch me get a 20.2 now, because in the basically I did like a 8. So and then in sprint qualifying I did a 20.2, so this should be interesting. I didn't use all my battery, so this should be interesting. 21.9 from Albon with a battery. Time is 19.8 from Russell. That's interesting. Russell's around the time I did for my practice last time. This should be interesting. So if I want pole, I've just messed up there. Wow. So if I want pole, I've got to beat Russell's time, which is interesting. 6. We've gone faster. Not too bad. We've gone faster. Wait, we used to get to 15. Whoa. 99. Bad lap. 10th. Russell's the 10th behind us. Lando, 8. It's only between me and Russell, because me and Russell have got the exact same car. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, the chat is right. I was using 15 for my last quali where I did a 28. No, I did a 20.2. I switched it to 100 differential and I've gone 19.6. So yeah, that's 19.6. So 4, 5, 6, about 6 tenths different. That's crazy. Very, very crazy. But I don't know if I can beat that time though. So it'll be interesting. Russell's the only one that's probably going to be close, because we've got the same car. Because what's now happened is that me and Russell's car is so far ahead of everybody else's. So it's going to be interesting. All right, let's go for the final lap. That's perfect. 2:30.
Right, car's ready. Let's get it out.
I should drive out, because if I do flying lap, I'm probably going to get held in traffic. But this will be interesting. Right, let's go. Oh, hold on. I need to backtrack. I totally forgot. I should have started it from here. Yeah, this I should start from. And there you go. Tree on. I don't know if we can improve, but we'll see. I'm already down on lap time here, but I didn't use the battery. The same spot. That's what I struggle with when it comes to quali. Doing the same thing that I've done for other laps. I just do what I feel is alright. We've gained a 10th here so far. Purple sector 1. Jesus, I've just clocked at the time here. That's ridiculous. Green sector 2. Jesus. 5/10. Yeah, no. Flip it out. 1-2 for Merc. Just lucky, then it's no problem. Jesus. I put in a storm of a lap. That's crazy. More ERS to use, but I didn't have to use the ERS. I was sector 2, yeah, I was ahead. Oh boy. Yo, I have just discovered this hack. But how is 100% differential so vast from 15 that it makes you gain a whole second? How have I just gone 1.1 second quick between 2 qualifying sessions on the same setup? I don't even have to change it at the end of the day. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. Well, now I know what I've been lacking. I guess I need to do more practice on 100 for other tracks as well. I guess I need to practice then. Jesus. But I don't think that's going to apply for F125 though. It'll be interesting to see. I don't think it will. Maybe later in the line, towards the end of the cycle, it might. But wow. Pole by like 7/10. Crazy. I'll even look at the times. I don't even know if I didn't do a second lap, would I have still gone through? Because my second lap was so good, but Russell was close to it. But the first lap was so good, sorry, already. The second lap was miles beyond. That's Verstappen laps. Verstappen 2023 pole laps. That's what that is. 7/10. Wait, Ross did a 19.8. What did I did a 19.8 as well? Yeah, the win might be up, but I've not used 100% with high fuel. So then this is the tricky part. You know what I mean? With hybrid products. Bro, yeah, I technically am. Let's fuel. I don't know. Do that. I think that's what I did for the other one. Right, everybody. Ooh. Wait, Checo is in P3. Verstappen's in P5. Yeah, but Yeltsin, you have to remember, I tried driving with it that day, and I did say a couple tracks I can manage it on. Other tracks I can't stand it. So whatever track I was doing that last time you asked me, oh, the Ferrari is P10. Jesus. What are the 2 Red Bulls? P5, P7. Oh, so as it stands, if me and Russell finish as it is, or between at least ahead of Max and Lando, we will win the constructors. Come on, lads. Now, all we need is a good race start. All right, let's go. 20 laps here at Qatar. 5 red lights. Oh, Perez had a very good start there. I don't know how I feel on exit with putting the power down there with this. Still shaky. That's why I said it's always still going to be a problem. I'm not fully confident with it, but I'm managing it for now. Yeah, that's what it recommended. And the last time I removed fuel and reduced it, I almost didn't make it through the line. So I just leave it as it is and just take a little bit out of it, just in case. I'm not comfortable getting the power down. I'm afraid of spinning or losing the front. Ooh. Sorry, Russell. It will. I'm already down to 0.8. Oh my gosh, I forgot. That line not showing up on that turn, but that turn isn't flat. Just because my car is quicker doesn't mean the line should change. You see, now I'm a lot better through the middle. No, I'm still slow in the middle section. I was about to say, I can hang on in the middle section.
Let's use overtake and burn off some of this energy.
Do I want this on 43 or 45 or 43 or 44? I'm not too sure. Is it lap 12? Nah, it's not 12, it's 10. Just got lost. This would be a real test to see if I can keep up with Russell, because I couldn't before. Well, that didn't help though. Russell was recharging there, that's interesting. Oh well, battery on exit. Okay, so downshift into 7th there. Helps me, and I can now take that flat, because that means 7th already. So it seems 100 differential work, because I'm able to keep up with Russell. Considering last in the sprint race, I couldn't keep up with him at all.
George is really pushing now, he's just put in the fastest lap of the race.
Mark, I can tell that. I don't think I've ever heard Mark say that someone is actually pushing. That's interesting. Oh boy, still not fully comfortable to push on it. Oh, 100%. I'm not fighting. I'll try my best to fight, not fight with him. I'll pull away because we're currently ahead of Leclerc, 1.7 for me anyway. Russell. So look, Russell is behind by like 1.3, I think. Ahead of, I said it behind, ahead. Oh, terrible, terrible, terrible. Because we do have the fastest car on the grid. So we'll see what the gap is to Leclerc now. So it's actually, oh, it's still 1 point, yeah, no, that's fine. But the issue is I find it hard to stay behind Russell.
Watch
That
out
bit
for
of
understeer in the wake of the car ahead. Try to get past as quickly as you can. Push, push.
So far so good. Oh, that don't help. That does not help at all. Especially because the AI breaks so early. It's so responsive. Oh, my engineer always seems to help me when I need him, bro. Shout out, bro. Always helps me when I need him. If it's for quali or anything else, you always have him there. Won't always have him, but when you need him, he just pops up, gives the assist, and his job is done. Oh my gosh, we're 2 seconds ahead of Leclerc. Well, how have we gained a whole second in that lap? Jesus, that's crazy. And we're not fighting, I'm actually keeping holding my own. That's crazy. We're moving now, I tell you that. The sprint race was not looking good for me. Almost changed my whole setup because of it. Thanks to that little practice, I'm still not fully comfortable on 100 differential, but it's manageable. And I can at least push with it. I just have to be careful on throttle, really. Why does it want me to downshift to 4th there? What the hell? Look at the fuel now. We burnt a whole lap of fuel already. Extra lap of fuel. 3 point something. But we'll pull it now. Also, the Leclerc is on soft, so that also, I totally forgot about that. That's probably another reason why we're pulling away. Because his tires are probably dead. Totally forgot about that. I'm trying to ride that car, but I get it so wrong.
George is ahead of you. They're on fresh mediums. Their tyres are 6 laps old. We think they've got one more stop. Time last lap, 1 minute 22.6. And you're closing by 4/10 a lap. Keep it going.
I wanted to check. It's fastest lap I wanted. Why did I think they would tell me the fastest lap? It's through this section I struggle for traction. Then my front just soft died in lap 4. Hear it. Yep, that's my bad.
If you think you can get past, make use of the overtake button and see what you can do.
If I'm boxing, I don't know. AI is crazy sometimes. They'll take the softs to the same place as like mediums or hards. That's what they be doing. That's what they're doing there. Jesus.
We're approaching the pit window now, and you're going to be on hards next time.
Too early there. Oh, sorry, I was trying to sort something.
Fastest lap at the moment, 1:21.9.
121.9. We're not too far off, I guess. Wait, if it's a 121.9, like 2
Okay,
tenths.
mate, George ahead now.
Oh,
Can't
bro.
hold us up as possible and crack on. Push,
He isn't
push.
holding me up, bro. I made a mistake, so now I'm trying to position. I'll see how I made a mistake, actually. This race is actually turning out. I've just got that whole thing there. Jesus. This race is actually turning out a lot better than the sprint race. It's going to be a 1-2, 100%. But the way we've gone about it, instead of defending, I've actually just been attacking, I guess. That's what you want to call it. So I want to be boxing next time.
Oh, great stuff. You hit that target. Really good job.
Yep, soft runners of pit. At least I need most of them anyway. Well, it wasn't always. You say it wasn't always domination. There's a couple races. If you check the episodes, I struggled to get ahead. I was defending for most of a couple races. I've just been defending for a couple races. I think Brazil. I think I was defending there. A couple of other tracks, I was just defending throughout the whole race. I had no pace. I know I didn't have straight line speed, and I still don't have straight line speed, I'd say. But because our car is now the fastest on the grid, it only became the fastest at the end of Vegas. Oh my gosh! So the pace was never really there, I guess. I don't know. Oh, we're boxing this lap.
We're boxing this lap. Give us the best in lap you can.
I've still got a full battery as well. Oh shit, totally forgot to lift up there. Hards. Is medium hards. That's the early strat. In every race, if you're doing a 25% race, the strategy is medium hards. You could probably get away with softs, but I don't even need to push. I just go up box.
Hit in this lap and remember the speed limit. We'll be penalised if we exceed it. Keep that in mind as you approach.
Nope. As you can see, I'm a bit busy. Oh, what a first stint. Where will we come out now?
Okay, go.
I think we still come out
That was a
P2.
fantastic stop, faster than we were expecting.
Unless we're still gonna come out P2. That's crazy. That's crazy. That is crazy. I could have extended, true, but there's no need to.
Strategy complete. See
If
these
I
tyres
extend,
through
because
to
it's
the
on
end.
hard tires, the hards are never gonna get warm enough to do anything with. I didn't even check my tire wear. Anyone know what my tire wear was? Now I don't like that. This 100% because these hards are terrible. Jesus. It was just for the pits. What's the gap to Russell? 25. He'll probably still come out in the lead, isn't it? Because the hards are not quicker at all. At least on an outlap.
George is coming in for his stop.
Unless, oh, George might have a bad pit stop. So, because AI do tend to have bad pit stops. I should push the undercut. I am on hot lap mode, but it's going to be close on exit. Yep, well, that worked. Oh, but Leclerc was sniffing down Russell now. Leclerc is on faster tyres. This will be impressive. Start. Back into the lead of the race at 12. It's currently a 1-2 for Merck again. Or not again. Well, again in Qatar, 2 in the sprint race. But this time it's going to be us simply taking the last win of the season if things stand as it is. Stay as it is, rather. Leclerc is in P3. The 2 Red Bulls are in P4, P5. So realistically, we wouldn't want Leclerc to get past Russell because he will be vulnerable. So, but Russell's been very quick. So the only issue now is Russell is on hards while the rest of them are on mediums. So let's see if we can do fastest lap. Don't think we can, but we'll try. I was a bit warmed in now. That's not gonna work. We messed up. I've just got that whole thing for life. Jesus. Maybe I have to wait for the tires get to 10% if I push for that. Because they're not fully ripped in, I'd say. Claire is pretty close to Russell. I am concerned. That's what's concerning me right now. The Russell. Oh, I've just totally messed up. Luckily, I just noticed I would have gone straight into the wall there. But previous time was a whole second slow. Jesus. If someone can let me know what the gap between Russell and Leclerc is,
Okay,
that
mate.
shit.
Right, we've got some clear track in front of us, so let's make best use of it and make the next lap a quick one. You got this.
Try not to make any mistakes. It's 4.7. It can't be 4.7. Between Russell and Charles, it can't be 4.7. 1 second. Are you sure? That's not nice to hear. But luckily, the 2 Red Bulls are fighting, so that also gives us a bit of hope with 6 laps to go.
Oh, mate,
A
great stuff. You
22.8.
hit that target. That sets us up nicely for the rest of this race.
Wait, he said he wanted me to achieve a minimum of 27. What the hell? I only just noticed that. I was like, 27? It's crazy. Well, actually, the 2 McLarens are actually close together. Oh, I think I've just noticed it seems like almost every team's 2 drivers are next to each other in the top 5 or the top 10, I think. Because the 2, well, me and Russell are not close to each other, but 1 position. Okay, the Ferraris are apart. 2 McLarens are separated by that Ferrari. 2 Red Bulls are together. 2 Aston Martins are together. And that's it. Well, that's a very wide line. The car is so fast, it's letting me take that in 8th gear, which is crazy. Oh, wow. Okay, can't push yet. Fastest lap. Still gotta chill. What's the gap now between those 2 now? Why did I double downshift? That's crazy. 2 Red Bulls are just fighting 2 seconds. I don't believe so. Is it 2 seconds? You might be right. But they look closer than they actually... They're on the straight, they're not that close. They were closer before, so I've noticed it now. But now, he's pulling away. After his hards have rubbed in a bit, or gripped out, then I was saying, the lefts are worn, but the right side is... Between me and my teammate. Russell's pulling out 2 seconds on Verstappen. Nice. Because those 2 Red Bulls are fighting. I don't know what the gap for Ferrari to Red Bull was. I hope it actually was closer. I don't know. But we can, as it stands, we will win the 2 championships for the first time in this driver career.
Okay.
Oh, yellow. Oh my gosh. If you tell me that's George, if you tell me that is George, is... I
Just
can't,
so you know, we're getting some strange readings from a couple of the
can't
sensors.
deal
Don't
with
think you need
this.
to be worried. Just some
Are
bad
you
data, so
serious?
keep doing what you're doing.
Oh, it was
Genuine
scripted to happen, wasn't it? But we should still win the... Oh, I don't know. Because they've got both drivers in the points now. I don't know. Okay, let's quickly do the maths. Came P2 in the sprint race, so that's 7 points. Plus 25 at the moment. Add that up and check how many points the 2 Red Bulls will have together. But also add Russell's P8 to my one as well. Hoping to do the whole mass and see what's the difference between the Mercedes and the Red Bulls based off this race so far. I don't know what the 2 Red Bulls got in the sprint, but just do it based off this race and see what the difference is.
Yellow flag.
Oh, no, man. Just when I was saying, as it stands, we could win it. I don't know the difference, as the chat lets me know, but as we're about to start the penultimate lap here. Oh my gosh, I can't believe this. We're on for another 1-2. And then they pull out that. Well, I should probably start. I should have started for that fastest lap. It is. But if I get the fastest lap, I'll score 8 points in the sprint basically as well. Like Russell. Oh yeah, you can just script these things, man. It just always happens. It always happens when you don't want it to. You know what I mean? And it had to happen when I was literally saying good things. Like, come on, let's be realistic. And in a Mercedes, how many times does a Mercedes retire like that? Apart from real life yesterday, but it's what it is. But how many times? It happens more to Ferrari than it does to a Mercedes, if I'm not mistaken. That is just crazy. Right. Final lap things. Oh, yo.
Okay, mate, the final lap of the race. Final lap.
I did a 23.5 that lap, Jesus. Oh, well, I did slow down at towards the line, so yeah, that probably just got that whole track. Brilliant. 6 seconds to Leclerc. Not pulled any time here. But I've probably missed the window. Oh no, but the right-sided tires are not. Oh yeah, my fuel. If you can see my fuel, look at what number it is. .6.6. You see what I'm saying? So I literally took out the right amount of fuel. If I'd taken off any more, yeah, I would have been coasting, bro. I told you. The game knows what it's doing. GG's. Oh, Jesus.
Ah, fantastic drive. That's just fantastic. Amazing.
Oh my God.
That race win. Well done,
We won the race here. We found pace compared to the main race. Oh boy. Jesus. This was a very good race for me. Still a lot to do with that 100 differential, but we take it. Is that this? That's Lando. Lando's on the podium. Oh wow. Oh wow. Lando got the final podium. He finished ahead of Max. Okay. Not bad. Right. What we've all been waiting for. They don't even announce if you've won the constructors or not. It's just nothing about it. But if you win the drivers, they say something about it. So here we are now. Let's see. I don't know what the gap was. I got 32 points. Russell got 8 points. So 40 points. The two Red Bulls. Two Red Bulls got 30. Oh, that's interesting. Where did Russell end up finishing the weekend? Oh, that's not. Oh, P7. Right. 66 points over Charles. Constructors by 35 points. Oh, we were clear. Oh boy, I was worried for nothing. Well, we still needed to finish ahead of both of them, but it was granted. Well, the final season of 124 driver career. This is it. We've won the constructors. We've won the drivers championship. And now we see what happens because we only had a contract. I want to see what team is gonna come in for us for this season because we're full-time world champion now. Surely Mercedes will come in for us. And I don't know what any other team will. So first things first. Yeah, look at the R&D. Look at the R&D. It just shows you how from the final after Vegas, because we had some upgrades coming in before Qatar, it just shot us up. I'll literally show you the chart. Literally look at the chart, yeah. And you look literally above my head, you literally see. Oh, actually, let me put it up here. If you see, literally after Vegas, immediately at Vegas, we were leveled with Ferrari, and then after Vegas, we just shot right up. So then Qatar, we had a lot of pace, a lot of pace. Ah, you love to see this stuff. You love to see it. This is the thing of dreams. The 2 trophies. This is the thing of dreams. Wow, what a way to end this season on a high note as well. Well, first and first, let's see, because apparently Lance Stroll. So we can obviously go to Mercedes as usual. Well, at Mercedes anyway. We can go to Ferrari, to that useless team, or we can go to Red Bull. I will be 50-50 with Max. Wait, so that means Lando is probably leaving Red Bull, I guess? Or we go back to McLaren. Just for bants, I'll go to Red Bull. But if you want to see me do more on Red Bull, probably quick laps or whatever, 5-lap races for the 10 race season or whatever, join me on Twitch, and we could probably do that if you want it, but it is not compulsory. But yeah, as it is now, we're going to end it there for this episode. We're going to end it there for the season. We're going to end it there for this game for F124. 60 something episodes down the line, we're at the last one. Thank you lot for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you on F125. Have a good day. Peace.